And joining us now in the studio for more is His Excellency Wol Mayar Ariec. He is the ambassador to Israel of South Sudan, which of course won its independence from Sudan in 2011. Mr. Ambassador, thank you for joining us. I can remember when South Sudan won its independence, a lot of people were concerned over the political future of your country. It looks like actually now the concern should have been more about Sudan. I mean, what's your feeling? How do you read these latest developments for the future of Sudan?
Actually, thank you, I-24, for this opportunity. We in South Sudan are very concerned, in particular our leadership. His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit has in fact stated that he is calling for the parties to cease fire and see the voice of reason and negotiate the situation such that we save lives and property. War is destruction. Peace is a winning for all. So the people of South Sudan, as well as the leadership of South Sudan, is calling for all the political stakeholders in Sudan, in particular including the regional leaders, to encourage and seize the opportunity to encourage the parties in Sudan to cease fire and start dialogue immediately.
Right. Now, as you heard in the report, there is concern there, some of this over either the return or the integration of forces who were supporters, some may say of allies of the late dictator Omar al-Bashir. Of course, that's the last thing Israel would want to see. But your own country, this was a man who pursued, some say, genocidal policies. How concerned are you in your country about some of the forces that could be active in Sudan now?
No, of course, that's an internal matter with Sudan and how they organize their army. Of course, our concern is to see that whatever the matter is negotiated peacefully, and therefore peace is better than war. And this is the way we see it. The experience of South Sudan is that the best options is always to seek peace, and that's why South Sudan now is peaceful. We have even adopted recently the roadmap in order to see to it that peace is implemented in South Sudan, and leading to elections such that the people decide for themselves. So similar situation in Sudan is that we see no reason for fighting. These are brothers, and His Excellency the President is appealing to his brothers, actually being the chairperson of being the mediator and the grantor of a Juba peace agreement for North Sudan, or for South Sudan for that matter, is seizing the opportunity to ask the parties to cease fire and come to dialogue.
Right. Now, there have been reports that came out today of Israel perhaps looking to or being able to assist in that process. Certainly, there have been reports that some of the figures in the Sudanese military have been close to Israel. Is there a role for Israel here, given the signing of the Abraham Accords?
Of course, what we would want to see, if Israel is able to assist, why not? Because what we want peace, we want a global peace. And even in the Middle East, if there is opportunity to bring peace in the region and around the world, that's the better. What we need is to be responsible citizen of the world by making peace. If our president has called for the international leaders and regional leaders to assist in the best way.
Well, let's talk about regionally specifically.
If Israel have a leverage, Israel have a leverage, then it will be more than welcome to see that the parties come to ceasefire and hold peace talks, because that's the best option. It will save lives and destruction of property.
Right. Now, the normalization, let's talk about perhaps how this could impact on the normalization of relations with Israel. Your nation has been able to establish good relations with Israel. Unfortunately, between Jerusalem and Khartoum, it's gone a little rockier because of these developments. And is this a setback, perhaps, for Israel's hope to get those full diplomatic relations, to have the Sudanese ambassador in this studio sometime in the near future?
Of course, that is a wish, definitely, of that. We in South Sudan have a particular relationship with this country, Israel. We want to see that there's peace. We want to see. We actually welcome and appreciate those countries who have signed up for Abraham Accord, because because that's the way forward. What we want to see is a regional peace that will engulf the region, so say that in Africa we benefit, in the Middle East, people of the Middle East will benefit. Therefore, a normalization between Sudan and Israel, I think, has started. And that is for the, we are hoping for the two parties to continue to normalize their relations, because there was no particular reason, in fact, that we see that can keep Sudan away from being able to normalize relation with any country that they have chosen.
All right, Ambassador Ariec from South Sudan, thank you for joining us.